Welcome to the Director's Communiqué. I like to call it Kelly's Cut on RCSD TV Live, brought to you by my Office of the Director. I'm Kelly Eamon, here to deliver today's top news stories. Thank you for joining us.
Well, Kelly's Cut is a look at just some of the celebrations around RCSD. Stay tuned as we delve into all the action, or at least some of the action, in Regina Catholic Schools, right here on Treaty 4 territory. And we acknowledge this as the traditional land of the Nehiyawak, Nekaway, Nakota, and homeland of the Lakota, Dakota, and Métis peoples. And Treaty 4 was signed to last as long as the sun shines, the grass grows, and the river flows.
We also have the survivors flag flying here at CC, but also at our schools, acknowledging the wrongs and reminding our communities about the truth, which is just one part of moving forward in reconciliation.
Well, let's start, Kelly, celebrating. A
Let
lot
us.
of celebrating.
We are celebrating 125 years of Catholic education. Just think about that, 125 years. We are so blessed to be part of a faith-based school division. We live and we celebrate our Catholic values and our identities every single day, exercising our constitutional right for faith-based education. We get to build relationships with students, with colleagues, with parents, with our parishes, and our broader community.
Well, Kelly, you did speak a bit about that at opening Mass, but you also spoke a lot about celebrating student achievement.
I did. Of course, student achievement is our core business, and our students and staffs continue to work hard as we see the results that lead the province in many categories. For example, in reading, in writing and math, certainly in terms of attendance, which we know is linked to student success. We have incredible parent engagement, which we monitor through the use of EDSB. We have amazing student success rates, leading the province in terms of credits earned, with an added celebration for increasingly positive results for Indigenous students and English additional language learners. So our graduation rate, which is about 90% at a one-year rate and 88% for a three-year on-time graduation rate, lead our province.
I'm excited about those graduation rates. I've got a kiddo graduating this year, and it makes it kind of more exciting. Looking forward to June for me this year. I am a product, just like my kiddo will be, of Regina Catholic Schools, class of and I am far from the only RCSD grad still around here. So many of us keep coming and rejoining as staff, and the staff keeps growing.
That's correct. We have more classrooms this year, more instructional staff. In fact, we had to hire 81 new teachers to accommodate the growth in our school division. We have more support staff, we have more school support specialists, English additional language teachers, high school counselors, and additional contracts for support, including speech and language pathologists, occupational therapists, and assessments that our registered psychologists do, and which we contract out, all so that we can serve all of our students' needs.
And there are a lot of students. You had the most recent numbers. We were talking about that earlier. I did not put that in the script, unfortunately.
I can tell you our number, we do. We have the highest opening school enrollment in the history of Regina Catholic Schools. We are tipping the scales currently at 14,322 students.
So we added the population of an elementary school since we started.
We have, and they're still coming in. We'll see where we're at September 30th.
So no big deal, just walking into a new job as the Director of Education, it's fine.
No big deal, because the quality of people I get to work with every single day. We are a team in our schools, within our communities, and here at Central Office.
I love working here. I've worked with some awesome people before, but genuinely, Kelly, never before have I been surrounded by as many inspiring colleagues as I am at Regina Catholic Schools. And it's just a great place to be. So, Kelly, what else is coming up? Because it's really busy here. There's superintendents wandering around behind us here. Everybody's at work, possibly some construction going on.
There is. Of course, we moved into the new Catholic Education Center right on Schmerler Way, on your way to the airport. Quite an upgrade from our previous home.
Yes.
And although most of the construction is done, we have one major project still to tackle, and that is accessibility for our students in terms of programming. We are looking at the Holy Beans Cafe and creating a nutrition hub that will serve our schools, but also create some work experience opportunities for some of our students in specialized programming. And also at the division, we're looking at accessibility, not just into programming, but into our buildings in general. So as of December 1st, all government buildings will need to have an accessibility plan. Regina Catholic Schools is just finalizing some surveys so that we can get stakeholder engagement, so you can tell us what we need to do in order to improve accessibility.
I'm excited about that. It'll all be fun to see it finish itself out, especially Holy Beans Cafe around here. New schools as well. Kelly, you and I just got back from the site of one of them today.
We did. We were celebrating with our next door neighbors at the soon-to-be St. Raphael School. We were at Tawau School, which is the Regina Public Schools side of the building, an amalgamation of McDermott and Imperial. In January of this year, we will be opening St. Raphael, and that is the amalgamation of St. Peter's School and St. Michael's School, currently operating as two separate campuses, St. Raphael East and St. Raphael West. And very excited staff and students and community to be moving into St. Raphael on North Broad in January 2026.
And that's not the only one, though.
It's not. If you live in Harbour Landing West, if you've traveled to our southwest of our city, you'll see the steel work is up for Harbour Landing West Joint Use School. Yet to be named, but the construction is well underway. It will have a public school side as well as, of course, our Catholic side, and that completion is scheduled for 2027.
We're going to stay busy because that's not the only one. There's another elementary school to talk about.
It is not. We're, of course, expanding on the southeast side of the city as well, and parents of St. Marguerite or St. Gabriel parents know the demand that we have for a school in the southeast. We are in the early design phase with the architectural engineers on that, and that is set for construction and completion in 28-29.
Pray. Cross your fingers in prayer. Where are they all going to go to high school, though, Kelly?
Well, we are waiting. We've had some initial project announcement in the previous budget for some monies to do some early exploration on the Southeast High School. We're hoping for some more good news so we can continue our work on that.
It'll certainly keep us busy. So with all of that going on, so much learning, growing, building, and celebrating, the business of education just keeps on going. We're about a month in now. And so are extracurriculars, Kelly.
It's a busy time in our schools. We have much to offer, even outside of the classroom. We fully believe in extending the walls of the classroom. So we have numerous sports underway in elementary school, cross country, aerial football, and volleyball meetings were just happening. In high school, we have soccer, we have football, we have cross country, and we have volleyball.
And more to come.
Football.
And football.
Let's not forget about football.
I've heard something about football around here. It's a bit of a big deal.
It's
apparently.
a bit of a big deal in the city of Regina, yes.
Well, and we know that because we've kept Paul McDonald, he's behind the camera right now, we've kept him very busy.
So Twyla, we've talked about all that Regina Catholic Schools has to offer in terms of academic programming and extracurricular programming, but the core of our business is faith-based education. And so I was really pleased to have an opportunity to send Paul out on a road trip last June, and he's continued to do some work interviewing many of our staff, many of our students, and many of our families to ask them why Regina Catholic Schools and why faith-based education.
I enjoy going to Regina Catholic Schools because I get to go to church with my friends and connect with God through my education in fun ways.
Working in Regina Catholic is close to home for me. This is the division which I grew up going to, the division where my mom has spent her entire career as an educator, and it's just a division that's offered me such a positive school experience, which now as an educator I have the opportunity to pay forward to students for years to come. And what's so special about this division is how welcoming we are to students from all walks of life. You don't need to be someone that is Catholic per se to come to school within our Catholic school. We welcome all people, and what we offer to students is faith-based learning, where we're integrating the values in which the Catholic Church teaches.
Well, thanks for hitting play on the Director's Communiqué, Kelly's Cut on RCSD TV. First edition, Kelly, how was it?
Well, it was all right. You know, I'm not usually afraid of the camera, but I think I'm going to have to do a little bit of work on my soft shoe.
No, you're
No?
great.
No dancing?
You're great.
Okay.
Wade didn't even make fun of us.
All right. I think we're in good hands.